The 2017 NBA draft had one of the biggest steals of NBA history, with the number one overall pick holding Boston Celtics trading back 2 picks to number 3 with the 76ers, forcing them to give up a future first-round pick for the rights to draft Markelle Fultz, who then turns out to be the biggest bust, one of the bigger busts of NBA history. Then taking Jayson Tatum, who was the best player in the draft class. And while we do gloss over the number 2 selection, Lonzo Ball, because he was traded for Anthony Davis, and can you really fault the Lakers for doing that? Jayson Tatum is clearly and undoubtedly the best player of the 2017 draft. That being said, what would happen if the 76ers didn't screw up, didn't trade away the number, or didn't trade, they didn't take Markelle Fultz, is what I'm trying to say. And instead, they took Jayson Tatum. What would their team look like having a big three of Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, and Jayson Tatum? Trust the process. So this is what the rebuild is going to be like. Make sure to subscribe if you enjoy. And the rest of the roster is looking okay. TJ McConnell, he's still here. He's a young up-and-comer back in this time. Ben Simmons, we're actually going to focus his shooting. This is going to be like a subplot of what we're trying to do with the 76er squad. JJ Redick is still on the team. Franz Korkmaz and Daryl Macon. I don't know who this man is, but I know Franz Korkmaz. He's So, of course, we have the one and only Jayson Tatum at the small forward position with TLC, Bellinelli, and Justin Anderson is on this team. Wow. Dario Saric and Rocco are on the same team, rocking the same position. Good to have them back in Philadelphia. And then, of course, the one and only Joel Embiid and Rashawn Holmes. Now, the roster isn't perfect. I've had to do some fiddling, some tweezing, some touching to make sure that everybody is at least in a good age range of where they were compared to when this game started, and a generally similar overall range. It's not perfect. It's the best that we could do. And of course, I had to make some tweaks like getting Markelle Fultz onto the Boston Celtics now. Right there, 22, 72 overall. Brutal. And I don't even think he's 22. Hold on, let's fix his age. Just so maybe, he can actually compete with us. Little things like that wasn't carried over in this roster that I downloaded. That being said, we have a God squad already. How good can this team really be? Doc Rivers is not the coach, but of course, coaches can be changed on custom rosters. So we'll have Ben Simmons, JJ Redick, Jayson Tatum, Dario Saric, and Joel Embiid. Off the bench is Rashawn Holmes, Rocco, Ersan Ilyasova, and TJ McConnell. I think I'm going to flip Ilyasova's minutes for TLC. Give more minutes to McConnell. And then flip Rocco and Rashawn Holmes just because I don't like centers being the 6th man off the bench. Everybody else is looking great. Jayson Tatum is going to be an incredible player. Are there any fun free agents to pick up while we're here? No. Cool. So that is going to be the team. Power rankings wise, we are 5th with NBA.com. We are 4th with 2K Sports, and Eric Boner has us, wow, way down here at 9th. What a boner he is. So I will see you with this new and improved What If team of the Philadelphia 76ers at the midseason mark. And here at the All-Star break, we have Team LeBron James and Team James Harden. That said, the two are flipped with James Harden on the West Coast and LeBron James on the East Coast because this is still 2017 technicality. For Team James Harden, we have Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Nikola Jokic. For Team LeBron is Kawhi Leonard, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, shout out, and Ben Simmons, shout out. Looking like they're doing great for our 76ers. For the reserves, we have Russell Westbrook, Anthony Davis, Kemba Walker, Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, Paul George, and Andre Drummond. On the other side is Dirk, Dwayne Wade, Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, Nikola Vucevic, Blake Griffin, and Jimmy Butler. The ages are horribly wrong for Dirk and Dwayne. That said, it is what it is. We're going to let you just deal with this false universe and some false ages as well. As you can see, we are number 2 in the power rankings, number 1 in the conference, 44-13, doing absolutely incredible. And I know this must be hurting for Philadelphia 76ers fans, but just imagine. I know the Warriors are incredible. They're going to have Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Tim Hardaway Jr., Kevin Durant, JaVale McGee. Where's Draymond Green? Did they trade away Draymond Green? Oh, no. Is Draymond Green on the Raptors? Well, this should be, the God squad that is Oh no, where did Draymond Green get traded to? Oh no. See, Dirk here is only 30. That's wrong. But I'm not going to go in and correct every single age here. It just isn't worth. Is Draymond Green not in the game? That's interesting. Well, you know what? Actually, let's player finder just because we can. We can't. Whatever. Who knows what the fuck happened to Draymond Green? Anyway, power rankings. We are still taking on the 73-9 plus Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors for the best team in the league. That said, we're doing pretty fucking competitive alongside the Houston Rockets with Chris Paul and James Harden. And that's pretty much the whole team, who are incredible record-wise as well. But we are just a little bit better. Jayson Tatum already up to an 85. The team looks good. Only place to go is up for us. As for league leaders right now, James Harden, holy shit, 37 points per game. Wow. Behind him is Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and Damian Lillard. Rebounds per game is 16.9 by Andre Drummond. Wow. Nikola Jokic, Joel Embiid, Steven Adams, our man, and Domantas Sabonis. For assists, it's LeBron James, the only one in double digits, the only one with 10.2 assists per game. Behind him is Steph, Ben Simmons, Nikola Jokic, and Damian Lillard. By the way, shout out Ben Simmons putting up, 19, 9, and 10. Wow. That's really good. Steals is Ben Simmons. Blocks is Kristaps Porzingis, and field goal percentages is Ben Simmons. Our man hasn't shot a three. That's one thing that I want to focus on, even if it requires me working only on perimeter shooting, only on updating his tendencies. I want Ben Simmons to shoot a three in this universe. 3-point percentages is led by CJ McCollum, Kevin Durant, JJ Redick, James Harden, and Steph Curry. Free throw percentages is Kyrie Irving, Alec Burks, Goat Burks, Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, and Rudy Gay. Our team stats are looking pretty fucking good. Wow. Big three plus JJ Redick. I mean, what a team. These guys combined are putting up 20, 40, like 65 points a night just on average. Incredible. Then rebounds, of course, and then assists. Ben Simmons is nutty. Steals, Ben Simmons is nutty. Blocks, Joel Embiid. I mean, this team, just imagine how good this team could have been. That said, we're not going to make any changes at the trade deadline, and I will see you at the end of the season. And here at the end of the season, James Harden is your no doubt MVP, putting up 38 points per game, 5 rebounds, and 7 assists. Just insanity numbers. Keith Singleton is your rookie of the year because the rookies are broken. What did he put up? 4, 3, and 1. Beautiful. Spencer Dinwiddie is still 6th man of the year. Behind who now? Behind who? Is this D'Angelo Russell now? Oh my God, Spencer. Please become a starting point guard somewhere. Defensive player of the year is Jonathan Isaac. Most improved player is Nerlens Noel. Mavericks, no less. Putting up 15. Oh, he put up 12 and 8 over 7 and 5. Steve Kerr is coach of the year for the 76 and 15 Golden State Warriors. Wow, Alex Panel can go screw himself. For all NBA first team, it is James Harden, Steph Curry, LeBron James, Kevin Durant, and Joel Embiid. Our man, shout out. Second team is Russell Westbrook, Ben Simmons, shout out. Giannis Antetokounmpo, Anthony Davis, and Nikola Jokic. Third team is Damian Lillard, Cliff Paul, Kawhi Leonard, Blake Griffin, and Andre Drummond. All defense first team is our man, Ben Simmons, Paul George, Jonathan Isaac, Giannis Antetokounmpo, and Andre Drummond. Second team is Drew Holiday, Cliff Paul, Kawhi Leonard, LeBron James, still playing defense at the ripe age of 33 in this simulation, and Nerlens Noel. And no rookies, that's fine. This is the one time I'm okay with not having all rookies in the end of the year ranking. So we were 62 and 20, best in the Eastern, second best only to the 73 and 9 plus Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors. Good bleeping Lord. Scoring champion was, James Harden, of course. He put up almost 40 points per game by himself. Average. You can't even wrap your head around those numbers. Steph Curry, Russell Westbrook, Kevin Durant, and Kemba Walker. Here, how far down? Dirk put up 27. The GOAT. Rebounds is Andre Drummond, who put up 17 rebounds. What the fuck? 17 and 17? Jesus. Yusuf Nurkic, Joel Embiid, our man. Nikola Jokic and Rudy Gobert behind him. Assists went to LeBron James, tied with Steph Curry. Just behind them was our man Benjamin Simmons, Nikola Jokic, and Damian Lillard. Steals was Ben Simmons. Blocks was Kristaps Porzingis, and field goal percentages was Benjamin Simmons. Incredible. 64%. Not quite Zion numbers, but you know how we do. 3-point percentages was Kevin Durant, CJ McCollum, JJ Redick, James Harden, and Buddy Hield. Free throw percentages was Alec Burks, the GOAT, Kyrie Irving, still on the Celtics. Wow. Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, and Cliff Paul. As for our team stats, we did, third in scoring. Wow, a clear 6 points behind the Warriors. Holy shit. Points allowed, we were third best. That's pretty good. And point differential, we were second best only to the Warriors. It feels like the Warriors are overpowered. Is that true? Do you feel like that? Field goal percentages, we're second. God damn it. Are we going to be second in everything? 3-point percentages. We were not second. We were very not. We were ninth. Brutal. And free throw percentages, we were sixth. The Warriors were just better than us in every statistical category. That's fine. We're taking on the Brooklyn Nets, who have D'Angelo Russell, Karis LeVert, a young Karis, Joe Harris, Rondé Hollis Jefferson, Jared Allen. Was he drafted? I guess he was. Holy crap. And of course, Ben Simmons Spencer Dinwiddie off the bench, 6-man. I think we are going to absolutely spank them. It is a 1v8 seed. We're down 1-0, 1-1, 2-1, 3-1, and we beat them in 3-2. Beat them in, oh my God, we're going to a game 7 in the first round, a 1v8 seed. Come on. We have the most dynastic threesome trust the process in the history of the NBA. Come on. Are we going to blow this? Holy crap. Up 10. All right. Whew, this game got way closer than it should have, but we won in 7, taking on now the Boston Celtics, led by Kyrie Irving, Jaylen Brown. But guess what? We took Jayson Tatum from them. They have TJ Warren now. Daniel Tice, Al Horford. How old were you in this? 32? I guess so. They have Gordon Hayward, Terry Rozier. Do they still have Markelle Fultz up to his 75? What a brutal bust that he turned out to be. Golden State and Utah over here. Utah has Donovan Mitchell. I guess he was drafted in 2017. The 2017 draft class was pretty spanking good, if you ask me. Houston Rockets and San Antonio Spurs. Does San Antonio have Kawhi still? They do. Interesting. Cleveland and Orlando. How did Orlando make the playoffs? Come on now. Well, I don't know. And I don't care. I can see your underwear. This is going to be a tough matchup against the Boston Celtics, but because we took literally their best player from them in Jayson Tatum, I feel like we're going to win. We're up 3-1. We win in 5 gentlemen sweep, and somehow LeBron James got swept by the Orlando Magic 7-seeded Golden State and Houston Rockets, just like it was in real life on the Western Conference. So let's see, can the 76ers barely eke by this difficult 7 seed? Who knows? We'll find out. Wow, they won a game. Incredible. So, it was meant to be. The Golden State Warriors, God Squad versus us. Ugh. So Ben Simmons and Steph Curry. Oof. Klay Thompson and JJ Redick. Oof. Tim Hardaway Jr. is starting on their team. Who knows why? Jayson Tatum. That's the one position we have better. Maybe Joel Embiid versus JaVale McGee. Oof, this is not going to go well. We win the first one. We lose the second one. We win the third one. We're up 2-1. We're up 3. Are we really going to win? Jayson Tatum. Oh, if the 76ers only drafted Jayson Tatum, they could have beat the 73-9 plus Kevin Durant Golden State Warriors. That one has to hurt. Joel Embiid is your NBA Finals MVP. Put up 22, 11, and 4. Just imagine what the NBA landscape would look like if this actually happened. Kyle Korver, Udonis Haslem, and Nene are all retiring. League meetings. In the All-Star game, I don't care. Rising Stars, I'm in. Enter the bonus, sure, I'm in. Changes shot clock to 30 seconds. The only thing is I'm not going to do that because I don't want to affect stats. Eliminate goaltending, no. I'm going to put in a few more just because we're in an alternate universe. I want to see what kind of wacky rules we can get up to. And presumptively, we don't have any picks. We have the Grizzlies, Pelicans, and Hawks all in the 14% top odds of winning. And it goes Pacers, Hawks, Blazers, Grizzlies fall to 5, Pelicans fall to 6. Brutal. Staff signing. I mean, we just won. So let's get everybody back who helped us win because winning is the only thing that matters, right? That's how the saying goes. For the NBA Draft Combine, this is the Zion Williamson draft class. So the fastest man is Lonnie Walker. Most agile is Lonnie Walker and Colin Sexton. Highest vertical is Dante DiVincenzo. Best bench press is Bruce Brown and Robert Williams. Best shot is Mike Finley and Shake Milton and Anderson Hickson. Oh, if you look at the mock. Oh, no, it's not the Zion. It's the Luka. I'm sorry. I'm dumb. It's the Luka, Trae Young, DeAndre Ayton, and Marvin Bagley. Ooh, draft class. So is it worth, you know, just moving up, picking up a young blood just because we can? Because we do need a 2. We do need a 4. We have like both these guys kind of playing the same position, 3 and D kind of guys. Darius Saric just a little taller, much less agile than Bro Cope. Who could we target in this draft? Luka, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, Jaren Jackson Jr., no. Trae Young, no. Colin Sexton, no. Wendell Carter Jr., no. So I'm thinking Shai Gilgeous maybe at 8. Might be a prime Michael Porter Jr. might be a prime target. Play him at the 2. Francis? What? D'Anthony Melton, Gary Trent Jr. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm in on moving up to somewhere around 8, maybe 7. So if the Knicks, do you want to trade with us? What can we give you, New York Knickerbockers? The Knicks have the 7th pick from Dallas. We will give you, I'm keeping TJ McConnell. He's a perfectly fine backup off the bench. And we don't have anybody else signed. Brutal. Looks like we need to give up either Dario Saric or Robert Covington. Who do you value more? Who do we value more? Oof. They put up the same damn stats. I'll give them Saric only because you know what? No. Because Roko's 3 years older. I'll give him Robert Covington. And some of our picks. You know you want them. Beautiful. All right. Sorry, Dario Saric, to see you go. But we needed to make this work. DeAndre Ayton goes number 1 overall again, this time to the Pacers. Number 2 overall, Atlanta Hawks are taking Luka Doncic. Number 3 overall, Blazers take Jaren Jackson Jr. 4 overall, Kings take Marvin Bagley. It was destiny. Number 5, the Grizzlies take Trae Young. Number 6, the Pelicans, just before us, take Colin Sexton, clearing the way for us to take the man that we wanted all along, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Although Michael Porter Jr. is here, but he's a little underrated, I believe, in this draft class. Look at that. Shai has 6 badges. Perfect spot to take him. I love that pickup. And let's get rid of these 2 second-round picks. Nobody wants them. All right. Anybody interesting after us? Wendell Carter Jr., Michael Porter Jr., you know? Brooklyn Nets pick up Kevin Knox, just not all that interesting. Grayson Allen goes 19th to the LA Lakers. Shai's only a 73. Wow. That's one thing that you may notice is how much lower overalls are in the quote-unquote official NBA drafts. That said, we're going to move him up to the 2 anyway, so what do you want from me? Boom. Boom. He's probably going to go up to 75. Exactly. 20 years old, 75. Exactly what we want. So we have Ben Simmons, TJ McConnell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jayson Tatum, Dario Saric, and Joel Embiid. We need a lot of backups. Can I possibly go to the Knicks and bring our guy back, Dario Saric? Just because the continuity, or Robert Covington, I'm sorry. Just for the continuity of being like, hey, we kept everybody and we're a God squad. You know what I mean? Wow, they do not value our first. And can you blame them? We are such a good team. I'll give you seconds. Holy crap. That's unfortunate. Well, Kawhi Leonard, Dirk Nowitzki, Cliff Paul, Dwayne Wade, Kyle Lowry, DeMar DeRozan. Interesting set of free agents. We don't have any money. So we're going to need to do some salary cap magic. Do we want Elfrid Payton? No, we have TJ McConnell. Do we want Josh Hart? Maybe. Do we want Ivan Rabb? No. Do we want Goat Burks? I'm in on Josh Hart. I'll give him a nice 4-year deal. See if he'll take that. Josh Hart. Ooh, we have Francis Corkmans. All these people that we can't bring back because this game is jam. This game is jam. Where's this game so jam? All right. And the Lakers are matching that. Bastards. We don't have any bird rights, so... brutal. Who else can we bring in? Ivan Rabb? I'm not feeling bringing in another power forward or a center. As much as I'd like Alex Len, should we bring in the defensive stopping legend that is Chris Dunn? Terrence Ferguson? It is brutal. I'll bring in Frank the Tank. It's fine. Frank, do you want to come in on my mid-level exception? A little under 8 million. You know, stretch the floor for us. I could be in on that. Yeah. And who else should we try to bring in? Who else can we afford? JJ Redick, because the game's glitching out. Perfect. Bring him back. Anybody else that is worthwhile that we can afford to bring in? The GOAT, Boban, I'm in. The other GOAT, Marvin Williams, I'm still in. Ed Davis. Oh my God, Boban signed with us. I almost might keep him just because he's so fucking awesome. He's 30. Oof. All right, so we need to, for starters, bring back Rocco. So how can we do that? By moving Ed Davis to the power forward. And going to the Knicks and saying, hey, New York, I know we just swindled you, but can we have our player back? Did they trade Covington, or am I blind? Yeah, I'm blind. That's the problem. What you gonna do? I'm going senile. And they actually value our first round picks now. Thank you. And we're giving up way too much for Robert Covington. Can you please just take this? Holy crap, 3 firsts for fucking Robert Covington? Come on now. You fucking swindled me. All right. Ben Simmons, TJ McConnell, JJ Redick is going to move for a backup shooting guard. And we'll just get rid of these seconds too because I don't want them. JJ Redick for a backup 2 or a backup 3. Justin Holiday. Kyle Anderson, maybe. DeLon Wright, no. Tyus Jones, no. Juan Hernan Gomez, no. Kylo Quinn, DeAndre Bembry. What did you put up last year, DeAndre? 5 and 2. Austin Rivers, maybe. That's how desperate we're getting here. I'm going to bring in Kyle Anderson, though. I like what he's doing with Memphis. I don't know how good he's going to be in the game in 2017 officially, but you know what? It's fine. So now we just need to figure out, what do we do at this backup center position? Do we want Frank the Tank and Boban? Can we get a little better? What is at the center position that is available to us? Mid-80s, preferably young blood. Miles Turner might be a perfect pickup. Can we afford this is the only question. I don't think we'll be able to. No. So somebody making less than $10 million. DeAndre Jordan, ugh. Thomas Bryant, ugh. Jonas Valanciunas, maybe? I don't know if we can afford this either. At exception, yes. Now, do we have any first to make it worthwhile, though? We don't. That's unfortunate. All right, well, let's just trade finder it and see what we can get. I forgot we traded away all our fucking first. Foo, bring back Robert Covington because I am a dumb. DeAndre Jordan, Derek Favors, Rajon Rondo. No. Tyus Jones, Penis Canner, Willie Cauley-Stein, maybe. Christian Wood. Ooh. You know what? Let's bring in Christian Wood. That seems like a fun pickup, and we get a first out of it as well. So this is going to be the full team. Ben Simmons, TJ McConnell, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jayson Tatum, Kyle Anderson, Robert Covington, Darius Saric, Joel Embiid, and Christian Wood. What an interesting, curious squad. And let's look at the free agents to see if anybody interesting went anywhere interesting. Jared Allen is not getting any offers. Brutal. Kawhi Leonard, back to the Spurs. Ha! Like that would ever happen. Dirk Nowitzki going to the Brooklyn Nets because... Cliff Paul going back to the Rockets on a 5-year, $182 million deal. Wow. Dwayne Wade going to the Pacers. This game is... Kyle Lowry going back to the Raptors. DeMar DeRozan going to the Heat. Blake Griffin going to the Heat. Okay. Andre Drummond going to the Kings. Okay. Forming a big 2 with Marvin Bagley. Victor Oladipo going to the Clippers. John Collins to the Hornets. Manu Ginobili is still in the game. Oh my God. Going to the Spurs. LaMarcus Aldridge to the Hawks. Trez Harrell back to the Clippers. Derrick Rose to the Magic. This game is going to end up like what would happen if you do a fantasy draft. Just a whole bunch of players on the wrong teams. Disgusting. Anyway, let's look at player progression as we seem to be the only team keeping our players. Jayson Tatum went down 4 overalls. Oh, manually. Yeah. Manually, I changed his overall down to like 81. He was a 91 when we started because the roster creator was pretty dumb. But you know what? I think we're going to have a good time. So let's go ahead and go into training camps. We're going to have a 20, I believe this is the official historic 2019 draft class coming in now. The Zion draft class and untapped potential. Let's send Joel Embiid. For perimeter shooting, let's send Ben Simmons. Gross. And everybody else can go to free throws. So for the second season, hopefully to repeat, we have Ben Simmons, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jayson Tatum, Darius Saric, and Joel Embiid off the benches. Rocco, Kyle Anderson, TJ McConnell, and Christian Wood. What an interesting team that we have built here. Does anybody want to sign with us? Joel Embiid getting a big deal from us. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Rocco and Kyle Anderson are going to be up after this year. Power rankings, we are... Really? We're not first? We just won the championship. 12th, according to NBA.com. We are 9th, according to 2K Sports. And Eric Boner, the only sensible man in the NBA, has us at the first overall ranking. I'll see you at the midseason mark. And here at the All-Star break is Team James Harden and Team LeBron James again. On Team James Harden is Anthony Davis, Kyrie Irving, Joel Embiid, and Nikola Jokic rocking that 2-center lineup. On Team LeBron is Steph Curry, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Kevin Durant, and Ben Simmons, our man. Shout out. Also forgot to shout out Joel Embiid. What can I say? For the All-Stars, we have Russell Westbrook, Damian Lillard, Cliff Paul, Karl Anthony Towns, Kristaps Porzingis, Jimmy Butler, and Yusuf Nurkic making his first. On the other side is Dwayne Wade again, Kawhi Leonard, Bradley Beal, Nikola Vucevic, Pascal Siakam, Domantas Sabonis, and D'Angelo Russell. Noticeable lack of our man, Jayson Tatum. That being said, the disrespect is fine because we're going to go back to back. We are the number 1 seed in the power rankings. We are the number 1 team in the conference. We are 48-9, doing absolutely incredible. Only team clear, even close to us, 6 games behind us, is the Toronto Raptors. The Warriors fell off. I don't know how. And by the way, I found out where Draymond Green went to. He was on the New York Knicks. I missed him, even though we made like 3 trades with him back to back to back. What a horrible team they have. Besides KP, disgusting. Disgusting. As for player stats, the league leaders are currently James Harden putting up 36.8 points per game. Wow. Kristaps Porzingis putting up 30 points per game. Wow. Damian Lillard, Bradley Beal, and Stephen Curry. For the rebounds, Giannis is putting up 16.5 rebounds. What? Clint Capella, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Vucevic, and Domantas Sabonis. Assists is Steph Curry at 10.3, tied with Damian Lillard. LeBron James, Ben Simmons, our man, and Nikola Jokic behind him. Steals is Kawhi Leonard. Blocks is Jonathan Isaac, and field goal percentages is Jarrett Allen. Ben Simmons at 2. 3-point champion is currently CJ McCollum and Seth Curry on the Blazers. Was he? You know, I remember for like a year he was, and then he got flipped around all over the place. Dallas, I think New York. Now he's on the 76ers. Seth Curry has been all over the place. Buddy Hield, Terry Rozier, and Jamal Murray behind him. And free throw percentages is Kevin Durant, Alec Burks, the GOAT, Chris Paul, Steph Curry, and Buddy Hield. There are no trades to make. There is nothing to do with this team other than to enjoy our success. Look at these scorers. Jayson Tatum, Joel Embiid, and Ben Simmons putting up now almost 75 points per game. Just them alone. I'd like to see a little more from Shai, but he is up to a 78. That is good enough for me. Christian Wood is doing fine off the bench. Rocco, TJ McConnell, just everybody doing just fine. Rebounds were led by Joel Embiid. Assists led by Ben Simmons. Field goal percentages were fine. Shai's a rookie in this point in time, so he needs to get everything up a little bit, but I'm okay with that. 3-pointers, not great. That's fine. We do have Jayson Tatum, and free throws, not great. We do have Jayson Tatum. And of course, the GOAT himself, Devontae Cook. That being said, I will see you at the end of the year with hopefully another MVP and possible championship performance. Is Ben Simmons going to win the MVP? Is Joel Embiid going to win the MVP? Are we going to go back to back? Tune in next time to... And Ben Simmons is your MVP at 23.5 points, 8.8 rebounds, and 9.2 assists with 2 steals, just like I predicted, putting up 0% from the 3-point line, 64 from free throw. gross. Trae Young is Rookie of the Year in Memphis, put up 25 points and 6.7 assists. Wow. Manu Ginobili, 6th Man of the Year. I don't know how he's still in the game. Giannis, Defensive Player of the Year. Pascal Siakam, Most Improved, putting up 26 and 9. Really good numbers. This is almost like real life. Good Lord. Doc Rivers, Coach of the Year. Shout out. We're 99 overall. It's beautiful. Jim Nixon is getting the credit for the team I put together, for the team that before me put together screwed up and we're fixing in this rebuild. No. All NBA first team is, of course, our man Ben Simmons, James Harden, Giannis, LeBron James, and Nikola Jokic. Second team is Steph Curry, Damian Lillard, Anthony Davis, Pascal Siakam, and Karl Anthony Towns. Third team is our man Joel Embiid, Kevin Durant, Kawhi Leonard, D'Angelo Russell, and Russell Westbrook. All defensive first team is Ben Simmons, Dwayne Wade, Giannis, Jonathan Isaac, and Joel Embiid. Second team is Paul George, Drew Holiday, Kawhi Leonard, Anthony Davis, and Bam Adebayo. All rookie first team is Trae Young, Luka Doncic, DeAndre Ayton, Marvin Bagley, and Colin Sexton. Second team is Mo Bamba, our man Shea, Aaron Holiday, Jaren Jackson Jr., and Edgar McKinney. So, of course, naturally, we were the best team in the East. We were the best team in the NBA. Nobody was even within 5 games of us. Good Lord, we're just that much better than everyone else. Team stats, we were the number 6 offense, but we were the number 1 defense, leading to a 13.6 differential, best in the NBA. Field goal percentages, 3rd. 3-point percentages, probably really bad. How far were we from the bottom? We were 8th worst. Oof. Free throw percentages, also pretty bad. Oh my, 21st. I don't even know how this team did that well, other than just we have such a star-studded big 3. For scoring champion, it was James Harden, again, down a little bit to 35.6 points per game. KP, Steph Curry, Bradley Beal, and Damian Lillard behind him. Rebounds went to Giannis at 16.4. That's just unreal that he put 26, 16, and 5. What? Clint Capella, Karl Anthony Towns, Nikola Vucevic, and Anthony Davis of the Pelicans on this list as well. Steph Curry led the league in assists, tied with Damian Lillard at 10.3. LeBron James, Ben Simmons, our man, and Nikola Jokic behind him. Steals went to Ben Simmons, blocks went to Kristaps Porzingis, and field goal percentages went to Benjamin Simmons. I will update his tendencies at the end of this season so that he starts shooting the 3. He's never going to be on the list again, but good Lord, can you please shoot something, Ben? And the 3-point champion is Jamal Murray, CJ McCollum, Seth Curry, Buddy Hield, and Terry Rozier behind him. Free throws went to Kevin Durant, Goat Burks, Cliff Paul, Kyrie Irving, and Buddy Hield behind him. We are the 1 seed, taking on the 8 seed. Former number 1 overall pick, DeAndre Ayton, Miles Turner, Domantas Sabonis, Bogdanovic, Dwayne Wade, and Aaron Holiday. What a weird team we're taking. I think we'll take him. I think we'll beat him in 5, I'll say. 3, 4. All right, 4-game sweep. Taking on the number 5 seeded Milwaukee Bucks. They have Malcolm Brogdon still, Eric Bledsoe still, Chris Middleton still, Giannis, of course, and Mo Wagner, and Rudy Gay. Not a bad team. 2-seeded Boston and 6-seeded New York upset the Raptors. All right, that's fun. Houston and Portland, Golden State, and the Sacramento Kings upset the Lakers. Brutal. Who is on the Lakers at this point? Is this the Lonzo Ball, Brandon Ingram, Julius Randle before he got good? Yeah, a whole bunch of Chris Dunn, defensive stopper. And the Kings have Marvin Bagley again, and then who did they pick up? Andre Drummond, De'Aaron Fox. All right, you know what? Anyway, we're taking on the Milwaukee Bucks. Probably going to beat them in 6. 1-1. Didn't mean to press Simcast. 2-1. Didn't mean to simulate the round. 2-2. Oh, no. 3-2. All right. Going to game 7. Nope, we won in 6 just like I predicted because I know everything. Taking on the 6-seeded New York Knicks. Have KP. They have Draymond Green. Can we beat them even though they have all of our picks as well? 1 and 2 Houston Rockets and Golden State Warriors on the other side. We are up 1-0. I feel like this is going to be a sweep. This is going to be anticlimactic, and then we need to see who's going to beat us in the finals for an epic finals. Oh my God, are we losing? 3-2? We were up like 3-1. All right, it's fine. We're going to lose this game, and we're going to go to 7 to take on the Golden State Warriors to see who has the rights to represent the Eastern Conference. Is it going to be the Knicks? Is it going to be the Jayson Tatum, Joel Embiid, Ben Simmons, 76ers? We are blowing them out of the water. Over 20-point differential, up 15. They're trying to make it close, but there's just not enough time. We're winning Game 7. The 76ers are going to the finals. Rematch against the Warriors with Steph Curry, with Klay Thompson, with Vince Edwards, with Kevin Durant, and with Chris Boucher. They have Lonnie Walker. That's a good pickup for them. All right, well, are they going to get their rematch? Are we going to repeat? We are tied at 1. We are up 2-1. We are up 3-1. And we win in 4. For whatever reason, the Warriors just can't compete with us. We have their number. Joel Embiid is your NBA Finals champion again. 27 points, 12.6 rebounds, 4 assists. What a team we have assembled. We didn't really do anything. Pau Gasol retiring, Jamal Crawford, J.R. Smith, George Hill, Jeff Green, Corey Brewer, Maurice Cousins, and a whole bunch of young 50 overall league meetings. Anything interesting? Add 2 new teams? I'm in. Let's do it. Players are eligible for the draft. I'm in. Let's do it. Draft lottery. Worst team has a 25% chance. I'm in. Let's do it. Implement a possession rule. I don't care. Abolish the luxury tap. I'm in. Let's do it. We're getting crazy in here. And we're bringing in the Nashville Stars and the Pittsburgh Force. Horrible team names. Good Lord. And for the draft lottery, we did add 2 new teams. The Bulls have the number 1 overall seed. Or number 1 overall odds. Timberwolves and Wizards behind them. Where are the expansion teams? Not here. Oh, they get 5 and 6. Wizards win 1. Pelicans win 2. Timberwolves fall to 3. And Hawks get the number 4 pick. Staff signing. Nobody. Yeah, that sounds good to me. And to the draft combine, fastest man is Jordan Bone. Most agile is Jordan Bone and Darius Garland. My highest vertical is Jordan Bone and Cam Reddish. This guy looks like a freak. Too bad he sucks. Highest bench press is Bruno Fernando and Grant Williams. And best three-pointer is Keldon Johnson, Dylan Scott, Darius Garland, and Justin Wright Foreman. All right, and on to the expansion draft. Who are we going to protect? Obviously, all of our guys. I wish we could keep Christian Wood as well. I think TJ McConnell is going to be the odd man out for us. If he gets taken away because this draft is always fucking broken, that's fine. We'll just go and fix it somewhere else. So, for the draft, Karis LeVert is being picked by the Force. Mike Conley going to the Stars. Shabazz Napier going to the Stars. Lonnie Walker, oh no, going to the Force. Troy Brown Jr., Luke Kennard, Frank Kaminsky. Oh no, if we get... They took TJ McConnell from us, you fucking douchebags. I wonder if there's any like compensation picks for getting our players taken, because what the fuck? That's my backup point guard, bro. Little energy bunny off the bench, and you just took him from me like it was nothing. Ray Spalding, Rodney Kurucs, Rodions Kurucs. I don't know how to say his name. Tony Snell is still in the game. Oh my god. Kylo Quinn, Danny Green, Austin Rivers. They're getting some okay players. Nobody that's... Jalen Brunson? Really? And he's only a 73? Really? Whole lot of interesting going on here. And JJ Redick at 35 years old is the final pick of the expansion draft. All right. And to the real draft, we don't have any picks, of course. Is there anybody worth trying to pick? Oh my god, we have the 10th overall pick from the Heat. So this is the John Morant, Zion Williamson draft. Good lord. For some reason, John Morant is ranked higher than Zion. Not sure how I feel about that. RJ Barrett in this mock is ranked higher than Zion? No. Brandon Clark, Eric Pascal. If we could pick up Darius Garland, we would fix that situation real quick. Or Kobe White. So I'm saying if we move up to like 7, we can get our backup point guard. Not have to worry about free agency at all. Does anybody want a first to move back like 3 picks? Can we get 6 from the Stars? You know, you guys just came to the league. You need to start learning how to value your picks. You can't get anybody that good at 6. And they do it. Oh my god. Number 1 overall at 2022-2019 NBA draft. The Washington Wizards take Zion Williamson after all. All those mock drafts were saying, oh, take John Morant. Well, Number 2 overall, Pelicans take John Morant, of course. Number 3 overall, the Timberwolves take Rui Hachimura. Ooh. Number 4 overall, the Hawks take Brandon Clark. Number 5 overall, expansion team Pittsburgh Force take Jarrett Culver. which leaves our pick of the litter. Which point guard do we want? Do we want a Darius Garland? Do we want a Kobe White? And I'm just going off of... How tall is Darius Garland? He's only 6'1". That's my only problem with him. But Kobe White progresses incredibly well as also. Yikes, yikes, yikes. Where do they have him in position rankings? 3? And Darius Garland is 2. Like, in the game right now, Kobe White is better than Darius Garland, but I suppose as a draft prospect, Darius Garland is better. So we will be taking him. PJ Washington goes to the Bulls. Number 8. Grizzlies take. They trade the 8th overall pick for Boogie Cousins. Interesting. Don't know if I would do that. And Jackson Hayes gets picked by the Pelicans. Huh. Number 9 overall, the Hawks take Kobe White. And the 10th pick that we traded away, R.J. Barrett. Really, he fell to the 10th. So let's check out these overalls. Holy shit, Zion's an 86. Holy shit, Jaws an 84. Holy shit, Rui Hachimura's a 79. This draft is loaded. So how do we do? Kobe White, 76. Oh no, we didn't take Kobe White. We took Darius Garland. He's a 73. Bust. It's fine. You know what? It's my bad. It is what it is, what it do. As for qualifying offers, none of these players are getting my picks. And technically, roster-wise, we are set. We have Ben Simmons, Darius Garland, Shai Gilgeous, Jayson Tatum, Kyle Anderson, Dario Saric, and Joel Embiid and Christian Wood. We're missing one guy. Robert Covington. Do you want to come back to us? Please? He doesn't. Oh, he does. Okay, never mind. I was going to say, what a dick. We won back-to-back championships. He's like, nah, bro, I'm good. All right, and good. Cool beans. Kyrie Irving still out there on the market. Might be going back to the Celtics. Russell Westbrook still out there on the market. Going nowhere. Bradley Beal going back to the Wizards. Come on, 2K. What are you even doing? Ooh. All right, so we have James Harden going back to the Rockets. Kevin Durant going back to the Warriors. Steph Curry going back to the Warriors. Kyrie Irving going back to the Celtics. Interesting. Jimmy Buckets going to the Pelicans. Russell Westbrook going back to the Thunder. What? Bradley Beal back to the Wizards. TJ Warren to the Mavericks. Kemba Walker to the Timberwolves. Yusuf Nurkic to the Hawks. Julius Randle back to the Lakers. Eric Bledsoe back to the Bucks. Interesting set of moves that have been going on here. On a player progression, everybody going up. Jayson Tatum's up to a 91. Joel Embiid's up to a 94. Ben Simmons is tapping out at a 91 overall. That is brutal. And Shai Gilgeous is up to a 79. Now, the only question I have is, is it possible to get a better power forward out of this squad that we have? Zach Collins, Luke Kennard, Marcus Morris, Cody Zeller, Harrison Barnes. We can bring in Melo. That just seems like the dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. Is there a power forward we could conceivably get? Thinking 85 overall, like a Pascal Siakam might be good. Marvin Bagley. Like, if I could get Julius Randle, I feel like that would be a sizable upgrade for us. Oh my God. Well, I didn't think that was going to go through. What do we do now? We need to pick up another backup. Let us load and download the 2020 draft class. Is there a 2020? There isn't. Well, you know what? Let's just do auto-generated at this point. We've had enough rookies. Go to training camps. Is there anybody that we can pick up to be our backup 4? Nobody that's willing to take a pay cut. Really? Marcus All, do you want to come with us? All right, what can I get for you, big man? Marcus All down to the power forward. Can I get a backup power forward now that we have Julius Randle? And about the Kelly Olynyk, gross. Bruno Fernando, no. Honestly, Bruno Fernando wouldn't be bad. Ooh, Daniel Gafford here. All right. I see that trade. Nick Claxton, interesting. Monty Morris, Nikhil Alexander, KCP. Buddy Hield. Wow. Drew Holiday. Wow. These are some good trades. Jarrett Allen. Why is my voice getting so high? This one might be worth it. Say fuck Christian Wood. We'll bring in Jarrett Allen. And then trade Jeff Teague instead for a backup. I know that wasn't the goal of what we had, but you know, I'll take that. Jeff Teague, give me a backup power forward. What are you guys doing? We're trying to get power forwards here. Ed Davis, gross. Markieff Morris, maybe. Alan Samuelich, Jeremy Grant, Kim Johnson, Patrick McCoss, TJ McConnell. Oh my God, you give me the players that I want. Does Damian Jones have a 3? I don't think he does. Ah, screw it. We'll bring in Damian Jones. And we'll just play him at the 4. It's fine. He's short-ish anyway. Whatever. And that is going to be what we are doing. Untapped potential. We're going to send... I guess Ben Simmons. Can you please shoot the 3 for us? Untapped potential. We're going to send Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. And free throws, we're going to send everybody. Now, I'm going to go fix the tendencies for Ben Simmons so that he finally shoots the 3 this year. Because, good Lord, he's got a 62. Well, maybe not. At least not yet. For the power rankings, we are number 1 overall. Hold on. We are number... Ew. NBA.com has us 8th? Really? We are number 5th? Really? And Eric Boner has us 1st. So as I've said before, and as I will say again, Eric Boner knows everything about NBA power rankings. Listen to this man. He's the only one who is truly correct. For the roster, we're going to have Ben Simmons, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, Jayson Tatum, Julius Randle now, and Joel Embiid. Off the bench is Jarrett Allen, Damian Jones, Kyle Anderson, and Darius Garland. I'm going to flumple around these minutes a little bit, bring you down to 23, bring you way up. I need you to progress a little bit. Damian Jones is going to go down, and yes, and that is going to be the squad. I will see you at the midseason mark. And here at the All-Star break, back-to-back James Harden versus LeBron James captains. On Team James Harden is Steph Curry, Kevin Durant, Kristaps Porzingis, and our man Joel Embiid. On Team LeBron is Kyrie Irving, Karl Anthony Towns, Dwayne Wade, and Nikola Jokic. For the reserves, we have Russell Westbrook, Giannis Antetokounmpo, Bradley Beal, Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram, Luka Doncic made his first in his rookie year. Bam Adebayo. On the other side is Anthony Davis, Damian Lillard, Kawhi Leonard, Jason Tatum, shout out, Pascal Siakam, D'Angelo Russell, and Benjamin Simmons. Shout out. So I did make one trade before the season even started, which, as you can see, worked out well for us because we are 48-5, 49-5, 50-5. Good Lord. I traded Damian Lee for KCP. Now, I personally am not a big fan of KCP for whatever he's done on the Lakers. That said, he was the only one that was available for the shooting guard position. There were no 4s that I really wanted. And KCP is perfectly fine off the bench, I guess. He puts up 3-pointers. Then that's all you can really want. As for player stats, we were being led, holy crap, by Jayson Tatum. Good Lord, up to a 92, putting up incredible numbers. Joel Embiid and Ben Simmons behind him. Julius Randle, Shai Gilgeous, Jarrett Allen, Darius Garland, just a whole bunch of good players on this team. Rebounds led by Joel Embiid, assists led by Ben Simmons, steals, blocks, free throw percentages. Are we any good? Of course we are. We're the best team in the league. 3-pointers though, not so much. And we keep bringing in rookies. And we keep having Ben Simmons. And we keep having Joel Embiid. So like our free throws aren't great, or our 3-pointers aren't great. Free throws are good enough. We'll be fine. We're 15-5. I don't think we're gonna have any troubles. Currently, leaders, we are being led by James Harden again, 35 points per game. Kristaps Porzingis putting up 33 points per game. Devin Booker, Brandon Ingram up to 31 points per game, and Trae Young, of course. Rebounds leading the league is Andre Drummond of the Sacramento Kings, putting up 16.8. Clint Capella, Bam Adebayo, Giannis, and Enes Kanter behind him. Assists being led by Steph Curry, the only one in double digits, the only one to have 11.3 assists per game. John Wall, Ricky Rubio, Russell Westbrook, and our man Ben Simmons behind him. Steals is Lonzo Ball. Blocks is Jaren Jackson Jr. And field goal percentages is Jarrett Allen. Ben Simmons way down there at 5. Jarrett Allen's on our team. Holy crap, I forgot. 3-pointers, currently the champion is Damian Lillard, Joe Harris, Klay Thompson, Kristaps Porzingis, and Seth Curry behind him. And free throws is Bojan Bogdanovic, led by behind him is Cliff Paul, Kyrie Irving, Paul George, and Stephanie Curry. So the team might have a chance to be the best team in the NBA history record-wise. So I will see you at the end of the year, hopefully with another MVP. And at the end of the year, Steph Curry is the MVP, putting up 29, 6, and 11, shooting 50, 90, 40, 50, 40, 90, 90, 50, 40. You know. Rookie of the year is Ja Morant, putting up 19 and 6. Penis Cantor is Sixth Man of the Year, putting up 14 and 13. Really? That's incredible. He would never do that in modern NBA. Jonathan Isaac, Defensive Player of the Year, and most cares for. That's incredible. First Coach of the Year, 24 and 8. Gymnastics. LeBron and Jokic. Second team is Rick D'Angelo. Team is Trae Young. Isaac Kawhi on Trey. Second team. Second team is Nickeil Alexander Walker, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, Bruno Fernando, Grayson Allen. Our man missed out, and Kobe White stayed at a 79 overall. So fuck him. As for player stats, a lot more balance this time around. Jayson Tatum, of course, put up 27. Joel Embiid put up 21, and then Ben Simmons, Julius Randle, all four putting up above 15 points per game. Then just behind him, Jared Allen, Shai Gilgeous, Darius Garland, KCP, Kyle Anderson, just everybody doing their part. Rebounds were led by Julius Randle, of course, Jared Allen, and Ben Simmons behind him. And assists were led by Ben Simmons, Shai Gilgeous Alexander, and Darius Garland behind him. Even Julius Randle is getting in on the fun. Steals, of course, led by Ben Simmons. Blocks, of course, led by Joel Embiid and Jared Allen. And field goal percentages are about what you'd expect, 50, 40, a few 60s, just everybody doing what they do. 3-pointers. Not much better. We're still in the 30s, and I like to see that go up a little bit as this game progresses. But Jayson Tatum is shooting almost 44%. Free throws, we're in the 80s, except Ben Simmons. Fuck that guy. As for scoring champion, it was, of course, James Harden, because of course it was. 34.7 points per game. Devin Booker, Kristaps Porzingis, Trae Young, and Brandon Ingram behind him. Rebounds, we were led by Andre Drummond, again, 17 points per game for the Sacramento Kings. Clint Capella, Bam Adebayo, Giannis, and Penis Gander behind him. Assists went to Steph Curry, John Wall, Ben Simmons, our man, Russell Westbrook, and Ricky Rubio behind him. Rubio's doing good. Wow. Steals is Dwayne Wade. Blocks is Kristaps Porzingis, and field goal percentages is Jared Allen. Ben Simmons down there at 4 as well. 3-point percentages, Joe Harris, Klay Thompson, yes, Kristaps Porzingis, Damian Lillard, and Steph Curry. Free throws went to Daryl Jefferson. 69 overall. Nice. Cliff Paul, Bojan Bogdanovic, Kyrie Irving, and Paul George. The only thing that I wanted to see is what is Ben Simmons 3 up to? Can we update his tendencies yet? It's up to a 65. I don't know if we're gonna be able to do it. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. He doesn't need to have a 3-pointer. Whatever. Taking on Charlotte, they have Frank Ntilikina, Thomas Satoransky, Cam Reddish, John Collins, and Rudy Gobert, and Lauri Markkanen, and Mitchell. Can you have enough big men in Charlotte? And Juan Hernan-Gomez. This game is dumb, and I feel like we're going to 4-game sweep them. And we lose the first one because, you know, this is 2K. They got to make it interesting, but it's going to be a gentleman's sweep. Thanks for screwing up our perfect 16-0 record, Charlotte. Taking on New York, they have Patrick Beverley, Landry Shamet, Will Barton, still Draymond Green, and still, of course, Kristaps Porzingis, Penis Gainer off the bench. The rest of the team, not great. Toronto and Indiana handled their business. Houston and New Orleans handled their business, but noticeably the Golden State Warriors lost 1 seed to the 8 seed to the Sacramento Kings. Interesting. And the 5-seeded Oklahoma City Thunder upset the Lakers again. Boy, these Lakers cannot catch a break. Probably because we stole Julius Randle from them. Anyway, we're going to destroy the 4-seeded Knicks here. 1-0, a 2-0, a 3-0, and of course 4-0 sweep, taking on the Toronto Raptors, who are not great. And of course, New Orleans with Ja Morant now instead of, holy shit, Look at this fucking team. John Morant, Jimmy Butler, and Anthony Davis, Jackson Hayes, Colin Sexton. Wow, what a team. And then Sacramento Kings, as we've seen already. I hope we don't have to take on the Pelicans, but we need to get through the Raptors first. Up 2-0, up 3-0, and up 4-0. 4-game sweeping again, and we are in fact taking on the Pelicans. This is going to be a good one. We're up 1-0. We're up to, are we just going to dominate everybody? Well, I want to hop in just for a little bit to see if we can do some good stuff, because Jayson Tatum on the 76ers, that's fun. We'll hop in and even clutch out game 4 for the 4-game sweep, see what we can do. I'm noticing that Jared Allen is in when there's this guy named Joel Embiid that isn't. Kind of fucked up. Shut up, announcers. Let me just put my players in. Don't tell me Joel Embiid fouled out. That's fine. Are you going to show me the player of the game and not let me play anything for the next like 7 seconds? Because that's going to be fun. Oh, wow. Look, Julius Randle, 30 points. Imagine, though, if we lose and this whole thing was for naught. All right, well, let's get Ben Simmons. Give it to Jayson Tatum. This game is stupid. Have I mentioned that? All right. Gonna hit Shea, who's gonna drive on Norman Powell. In the paint, kick it out. Ben Simmons doesn't. Okay. Let's see if Jayson Tatum will pop a 3 for us. Oh no. Bad pass. It's fine. I'm trying to force the ball to Jayson Tatum because this is his damn video. I know I'm not supposed to, but it's just like, you know, how often do you really want to see Ben Simmons do nothing? Pop it. Pop the 3. Oh. It's fine. You know what? It's fine. We don't need our star players to be fun and do cool stuff. What is this, 2K? No, we want like simulation, more serious. Grr. Jared Allen on Anthony Davis. Who's that open for 3? Is that Jimmy Buckets? Oh no, we're there. We're there. You missed. We're there. Jared Allen going coast to coast. Give it to him. Oh, we got a mismatch. Tatum is gonna eat Jackson Hayes with the spin. Oop, oop, oop. Baseline, wide open. If Ben Simmons would get out of the fucking way. Oh my God, Ben Simmons blew up that play single-handedly. And this is why having a 6'10" big man as your point guard who can't shoot is gonna ruin you in the NBA. I just think everybody needs to know that. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna take John to the post, 4 seconds left, spin on him, and then just dunk it. Look, I could be doing that every single play. John Morant is like 6'3", 100 pounds. But I want to have some fucking fun while playing this game, you know? That's what 2K is all about. Is fun and getting driven on and posterized by Anthony Davis. Can we call a good play for Jayson Tatum? Let's give him this one. It's going to take forever to develop. It's really fun. Give the ball to Jared Allen. Gross. Give the ball to Ben Simmons. Gross. And this is not a play for Jayson Tatum. I don't know why this showed up. But we're just going to yam it. No, we're not. We're going to get fouled. So I've called like every possible play in the book for Jayson Tatum to get him something, and nothing seems to work out. So I'm just going to call it a penis and just say, Jayson Tatum, you did good. We're not going to be able to play with you. I'm sorry. I wonder if John Morant has a 3 in this game. Woo! No way. Give me that. All right, where's JT? Kick it. Now you got AD on you. Easy. We're going to kick it. Cross. Hesitation. Just go around this man. Go around. Lay it up. And 1. Never mind. It's fine. Jayson Tatum is hard to manipulate in 2K because he's not faster than anybody. He's not bigger than anyone. He's not stronger. He doesn't have a better J than anyone like Steph Curry does. He's just a really good overall all-around player off the dribble. You know, all that shit that you're not really able to do in 2K, that's what he's good at. By the way, John Morant just schooled me. Holy shit. He just put me in his fucking lunchbox. Where's the help tee on the pick? Oh my god. I need to call Ja Daddy. Holy shit. All right. We're going for an ISO for Jayson Tatum. Sure. What are we doing here? That's Shea. What are these play calls? Dude, 2K is so dumb with their play calls. Jared Allen roll. Alley. Oop. Easy. And now we're going to have a timeout, and it's going to take forever. And even though this is really fucking annoying, this is exactly what real NBA play is like. Are you in the fourth quarter with less than 2 minutes to go in a close game? Well, it looks like you're going to be sitting around for the next 72 fucking hours because holy shit, does the NBA love timeouts and slowing things down and making every other play important? Blah, blah, blah. Like, sometimes you just want to enjoy the damn game. And it just doesn't happen. Jayson Tatum grabs the rebound, kick it up to Ben Simmons, going for the dunk. Okay, he didn't need to stop like a fucking idiot, Simmons. I hate his three-pointer. I hate his free throw. He misses everything that matters when it comes to shooting, and it's just so infuriating, and he has no aggressive tendencies. He's like Evan Mobley. It's so infuriating to watch. If he just got aggressive and started shooting, he could be the best player who was ever born. But he's like, nah, you know, I'm just content with being a defender and somebody who passes the ball. And you're just like, what are you doing to me, dude? All right, we're doing the foul game. We clearly won, and this is what would happen if the 76ers had drafted Jayson Tatum instead of Markelle Fultz. They would have gone back to back NBA Finals champions. How does that feel, Philadelphia, knowing that you could have had this? Ben Simmons is now the Finals MVP, putting up 28, 6, and 11. Jayson Tatum averaging unreal numbers. If only, if only, if only. In another world, in another universe, the Philadelphia 76ers drafted Jayson Tatum instead of Markelle Fultz. Imagine. Anyway, that's the rebuild. If you liked it, make sure to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video.